So, hello guys, fellow streamers. After yesterday's two failed streaming videos, one that the audio of the game was louder than my voice, so obviously cannot hear anything, and the second one where half my head was cut off while watching the videos on YouTube. It's okay because I learned a good lesson, and all these amateur videos at some point will be so much fun. And I got a new haircut, so now I can finally renewedly play the game and show you. Last night I fell asleep while playing the game. Yeah, it's not so weird. We're talking about me. I had made sure to reduce the sound of the game a lot, and as well make sure that my face is visible in the game. So, without further ado, Mecharashi, a game where you combine gacha features, armored core, mech warrior, even XCOM, because you can actually target your enemies, your opponents. It's a turn-based strategy. You build your mechs, you can customize them, you can color them, and let's get into action. So, this is one of those missions you have to defeat all enemies. You have maximum 5 units per mission. Anything more, it will be too much overload. So this one is a short range mech. Uses two shotguns. So fortunately, I'll have to have him on standby. This one as well is too far away to shoot any missiles. No, wait, it can shoot missiles. It has a missile launcher, and we're going to target. Well, usually I target the heaviest and strongest one right in the dead center. They're all snipers, which is not a good thing. Okay, the damage is not that much, but still it is something. Worst part is that they will actually get to have a head start when aiming for me. Now this one is a sniper. We go into sniper position, and hopefully we have a longer range. Let's see. No, we don't. But should we go for the helicopter? No, we should start destroying the robots. They do way more damage. And I will have to start healing or repairing the mechs. This is whoa whoa whoa. This is Poochie. Hey hey hey, where are you going? Poochie. This is a small repair bot and practical for two reasons. One, it can repair my units during oh no more spawning. That's not good. And second, usually it takes all the heavy fire from the enemy as they prioritize him for some reason, which is good. If my first actual good streaming of Mecharashi ends up with, oh my goodness, I lost both arms. So this mech is rendered useless. And that happens when you have snipers on the enemy team because they can actually lock on exactly the part where they want to destroy. So let's see what we can do now. I will try to have this guy's healed. Let's see how it goes. Oh wait. So Fuchi will heal my Assault Rosa mech, and then I'll use my AoE repair. Yes, both hands restored, but there are just too many of them. I don't know what to prioritize. I could probably mm, do something like this. Yeah. Hmm. So, two shotguns. They're really strong. Or should I go like this? Okay. Let's see how much. Oh, no, 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 no. I found there's a better position to shoot. Or is this the best position? Okay. What you saw were machine guns. Now we're gonna go with shotguns. That's what we're aiming for. Destroying at least one unit per round. Now this one, as it's already deployed, should be able to... Okay, we miss. If you can take off his arm, that would be great. Even better, get him destroyed. Now the second bot should be... which one? And hopefully it goes for the arms. Excellent. If you are wielding a two-arm weapon, then if you have one of your hands shot off, your damage and your hit rate scales down. I got the legs. Unfortunately, legs do not matter so much here because everyone is so close. So I guess I'll be using something like my flamethrower character. If I attack this one, this one, this one. I want to minimize as many as possible threats. Mecharashi is a really inspiringly good game. It has all the fun elements. Most of the missions do not take so long, so you can actually play a few games and then just log off. You can play it from your mobile or from the computer, so it's a cross-platform. If you play it on the computer, you can enjoy the wide screen and more details. On the mobile, you can do it while you're waiting for the train or the bus to come, or when you're bored. Like I was in the hair parlor, the hair saloon, and it took them some time to come to me, even though I had booked the 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 rendezvous. I had to wait. Okay, both these mechs are have seen better days. Should I? I think this one is more vulnerable, so I'll heal this one. And then I will use... oh no, this is a heavy hitter, so we have to get him off. Almost. He misses. Excellent. One mech down. A few more to go. So how do we do it here? If we can headshot this guy, would be great. No, unfortunately. But he misses. Beautiful. Beautiful. Linked attacks is very important for this game, as they can signify the difference of winning or losing. So I will go for this mech. No, this one. Because there is a chance it will be destroyed. It's so close, but still it does not miss. Please give me one more shot. One more shot. Perfect. And I'll use it on this mech here. Hopefully it's one of the hens. Ooh, it missed. This is not good. Oh, I have one more attacking mech. So, we aim for this guy. The flames will penetrate the first mech as well. Oh, it can even shoot flames at the helicopters, which is very dangerous, you should know, because it will create a up current, completely send off the helicopter from its... it will cause it to stop. Please be beautiful. retaliation shots that one shot the enemy couldn't get better. So hopefully, yes. Okay, we got this.
What move would be best now?
But seems like I cannot uh, target
Ready to
the
investigate?
helicopters.
Oh, there was another time.
Oh, that was not good. No. Oh my. Oh, what did I? Oh, oh. I should have pressed confirm. Should undo. I have to do the whole thing from the beginning. Okay, then. Welcome to Mecharashi. Mech, mecha, mechanic, talking about huge android-looking, anthropomorphous-looking mechanical beasts. In this game, they're called Steel Troopers, ST, and Arashi, which means storm in Japanese. So we're greeted with the login game, as this is a game which is constantly ongoing. As you can see, there's a lot of fine details on the mechs. This one is specifically NVIDIA styled. That's why I chose the green palette. This is the mech I chose to be displayed. It's called the Arcus mech. And this is the pilot. So she's just also enjoying the beauty of this mechanical beast. This part here is for the achievements, your dailies, and everything. So you just always, when you see the red, you click, you take them to your inbox. Here you have your emails, you claim regarding of how active you are on arenas. You should have a lot of meals per day. Okay, a roulette. These are random events that go on from time to time, and they do tend to repeat themselves. So if you have not unlocked some character, then you can always go over them. The four main parts here: assembly, ST, pilot, shipping, and recruit. So ST, Steel Troopers. Here we have our rotor of the mechas. Okay, fully customizable. Fully means that every ST is four parts. We have the torso, which includes the head, left and right arm, which could be independently an individual, could be from other parts from other mechs, and the legs, you see? And we have the weapon loadout. Specifically, since this one is a melee pilot, we'll get to the pilots later on, we're using a long two-handed pole, which cleaves the enemy units. And we can choose a backpack that ranges from any kinds of buffs or debuffs, like armor reduction, etc. So I'll just scroll over some of my uh, elite squad mechs. The palette, I've also unlocked this gold and orange color. This is the only one I have with green because of NVIDIA, which one is called Thanatos, means, and it truly fries you to that point. Bluebird, I have no idea why they imagine that the word bluebird matches this guy. Not so much about the color, but it's huge, it's tanky. Now, each mech has its own preferred style of play, but we have three main categories. We have heavy, as you can see, eights. We have medium, and we have light. Okay, so light usually have more slots. Nope, they don't. That is medium. Medium have more slots, meaning that they can have equipped shoulder mounted rocket launchers or missile launchers. These are pretty cool. But you always have to be mindful of the weight that you can load your steel trooper. The battle power, of course, increases the higher the level of your weapons. The weapons, when you loot them from the battles, they come in a specific number of level. They cannot be modified as per their level. You can only modify their characteristics. So it's best that you just go for the good weapons and then start modifying them. Now, when it comes to painting, for people who love vanity and want to have more customized feeling, you can paint the core, the whole mech, the weapons, and you can even load some decals. So I'll just show you how unique it can be. So, for example, you can load all of them at the same time. So you just color the entire mech with the color of your preference. Or you can choose the individual parts and go crazy with the colors. Okay. And it has four different styles. It has the regular colors. So it's just like you use marker when you painted it. It has the metallic. So you see there's a little shininess on them. I don't know how visible it is. You see, it sparkles. It's a little bling bling. You have the matte. So there's absolutely no refraction of light. And you have bright ones. Now, the thing with the bright is I think it's more intense in its contrast. So you have white. It's not necessarily shiny, but it's really it's like what you would color your car. This black is exquisitely nice, but you only have to unlock it from something else. I'm not gonna save the colors as I don't have them, and I'm pretty satisfied with the colors I've chosen. Same goes with the weapon. You can change the color of your mounted missile launcher, of each weapon individually. So let's say you can have blue and red, like a contrast. And finally, the emblems. This is the amount of vanity you can add on this personalized metallic beast, the Steel Trooper. And you can even choose the position you're going to place it, like left, right, body, left armor, right armor, legs, and sometimes there's an LS. I've never come across that one. Okay, so the types of weapons we have assault, we have range, we have tactical, we have melee. It's self-explanatory, so I don't want to tire you too much. Let's dive into the pilots. This is the roster of pilots, where you see orange, they're super rare. When you see purple, they're rare. When you see blue, they're common ones. And the main characters of the game are actually purple. We have Kaiden, his buddy Grant, and Dana. Now, an interesting fact about Kaiden, listen to his sound, his voice.
Newman ring a bell? Yup. My dad was the brainiac everyone always talked about. Just hope I'm doing him proud. Mokama's a wild ride of danger and intrigue. Can't shake the feeling that's where my destiny's waiting.
So when I first heard him, I was kind of reminded of Raynor, like he has this cowboy, gallant feeling of a knight in white shining armor. Then we have Grant. So without spoiling it, like Kaiden is very excited to join his father's military armor personnel security guard units. And then something happens, obviously, or else that wouldn't be interesting. There he meets Grant, who is a deep mechanic guy who loves his coke.
Perfect timing. Grab a drink with me, will ya? After a
Yeah.
day of fixing mechs and dodging drones,
So
I
this
think it's
guy
time
would
for a
be like an
little
SV
housekeeping.
driver on StarCraft. Okay. Um yeah, he's a likable character. Like you can really find a lot of similarities with him. And then we have the female character, of course.
Talking. Big no no. Stealth and silence are my best friends.
I noticed he has the white badge. I didn't notice him before. And he's a sniper. So every character has a role. Brawlers, so they're based on melee. The assault fighter units, assault weapons like shotguns, machine guns. We have the mechanics, keep your steel troopers alive in battle. The snipers, long range. The tactical units, they use older shoulder mounted missile launchers and rocket launchers. And the guardian units that keep with a shield most of your units un intact from enemy weapons. Now, shipping and recruit. Unfortunately, yesterday I had the tokens to pull. Now I'm short six of here, so I can just gauge at how beautiful this two mechs look. I don't have the ranger one yet. It looks really like a big paladin cavalry system. And then we have, it's a heavy unit, and we have the Arcus, which is a medium unit. This one I already have. This one we prioritize him for tactical weaponry. That's why it also has its own preloaded mode. It's a lot of information. Well, just go to the very basic you need to know. This one excels with long range tactical mission, missile and rocket launchers. You see, when there are no enemies within two adjacent, damage plus 18%. Grants high rate, 8% total values, blah blah blah. We unfortunately will not be pulling for either of them. And then for recruit, we have the banner of the day. We have Dean, who is a brawler. You want to talk?
Some say only the young can usher in a new era. Well, I'm not sure if I'm up for it. But one thing's for sure, we won't shy away like the older crowd.
Okay, he looks fun. I'm not gonna pull him this time. So anyway, uh, I don't want to keep this stream too long. Let me just check. Yeah, and my time is almost up. So I want to thank you for that. Or let's have a quick break. Have a 5 minutes break. Ό,τι θέλεις. Ό,τι σου λέει. Ναι. Για να βγάλουμε πάμε. Διάλεξες ό,τι θέλεις και άμα θέλεις κοίτα και το πρόγραμμα τι λέει. Για να βάλουμε πάμε. Δεν νομίζω να πάμε. Ναι. Βάλε. Γιατί με λέει να βρωμάς. Δεν την έχει μυρίσει. Και δεν είναι κακά. Βρωμάει η δρότα. Παιδί μου, είσαι την. Βρίσκεται πάλι έτσι. Μπορείς να την πιάσεις όπως θα πέσει τέτοια. Απογύρει. Έλα πριν τα παιδιά. Και έλα πριν τα παιδιά. Αν την έχεις. Έλα πριν τα παιδιά. Έλα, έλα να τρέλω τα αγοράκι. Έλα να τρέλω τα αγοράκι. Α, συγγνώμη. Είναι πολύ ρυθμικό. Εγώ νόμιζα ότι είναι πολύ ρυθμικό. Είναι απόλυτο. Για να. Είναι αλλά εμένα όμως το έντονο δεν μου άρεσε και λέω να το έχει να παίζει. Αλλά το λίγο έχει ωραίο. Quindi domani se tu hai capito, si sente che io non perdi, che chiede, che se ne risposta. E mamma tu sei sempre che se vede che spero mamma tu scrive. Sta piano κλείσει. Και sono meglio. Όχι, τώρα. Κοίτα, κοίτα τα τι έχουμε, Bye-bye. Hindi kao siya ba? Mall Stelios no stream. Okay, we're back with streaming. Life knocks the door. Okay, we're back with streaming. When life knocks the door, you have to answer. So we are quickly going to go over this menu. Order conflict. Something you do weekly. You do it, you win, you claim some nice awards, rewards to upgrade your mechs, expansion ops. These are everything you'll be grinding and farming. From the elite battles that give you a neurosynthesized equipment to enhance your pilots. So you just sweep them if you've done them. If you haven't done perfect score, means you haven't done the achievements. Yeah, good luck. But if you do, especially if you have a perfect score, you can just quickly sweep every day 3 times, as you see here on your screen. Next, we have the clearance ops. Here, we kill the bad guys. Let's just say we defeat our rivals over here. With a sweep, we can just do it faster. And then we have the frontier trials. Here we get the materials to upgrade our characters perfectly. So we will get back to Mecharashi if you liked it. For now, because duty calls and life requires my presence, I will salute you and see you around with my next stream. Have a good Mecha day.